Hey my friend, how are you? This is going to be a short video this weekend, but I want to answer a question that I'm being asked a lot, whether it's on my comment section of my gear demos or on Instagram or by email. And basically the question is, what power bricks or how do I power my most hungry pedals like the Strymons? Which are the best option to power your pedals? But just before, look at this. This is my new pedal board, the new version of my board. It's basically a blank slate and I just put the reverb and delays and modulation pedals that I feel like playing in the moment. But I have a few pedals that are just staying there on my blank slate. I have my boomerang looper here that is in the first row, so it's more practical to have it in the bottom rows. And I have my volume pedal, my tuner, and my compressor that I put always on. So this is my blank slate, by the way. So if you want to know what I am using, I've been a user of Voodoo Lab power bricks for years. The first one that I bought is the Power 2 Plus, and I had to buy another one. I have the 4X4 because at some point I had 15 pedals on my pedal board and I had the need for 2 power supplies. I recommend if you have 8 pedals and a lot of Strymons in there, get the 4X4. This is merely the same price as the Power 2 Plus, but you have 4 options of high current output of more than 400 milliamps. Most of the times, hungry pedals like the Strymon require 250 milliamps. So the 4X4 is perfect for that. I don't think there is a perfect brand of power brick. I've been using Voodoo Lab and I love them, but there are other really great companies for that, especially the ones made by Strymon too, the Zuma. And what I do recommend is to always get a power brick that has isolated outputs. It could be tempting to get a power brick for 50 bucks that looks neat, but what you do is you end up just daisy chaining all of your pedals because the outputs of the power brick are not isolated sources. So if you want the less noise possible and less problems possible, always search for an isolated power brick. That will be the best option for you. Because the power brick looks great, even the cheap ones, but it's just tricking you into thinking that you're powering your pedals properly. But it's just like daisy chaining. It's the exact same thing, but it's just a brick. So don't fall to that trap. So yeah, good recommendation, the Voodoo Lab 4X4. Yes, it's the price of a pedal, but it's really worth it if you're building a pedal board. You have to power your pedals properly, and it's going to help tremendously with the noise. Now I have another sub question that I received, and I find it a little bit weird, is that Strymon pedals are just working properly with the Strymon power supplies. And I don't think this is true. Of course, the power supplies of Strymon are made to work well with the Strymons, but as long as you have an output with 9 volts and more than 250 milliamps, it's going to power it properly and you won't get more noise than usual. So I don't know why this is something that I hear a lot, but as long as you have 9 volts and 250 milliamps, it's going to be good. So that's pretty much it. If you have one thing to remember from this video is to buy a power brick that has isolated outputs. That's going to help a lot with the noise and you are going to really power all of your pedals properly. If you have boutique guitar pedals, you have to treat them with great power and great connectors. That's it. If you have other questions regarding powering your pedals or guitar pedals in general, use the comment section for it. And until next time, my friend, au revoir.